My best friend took my only copy of our shared childhood photos to scan for an art project. Weeks later, she returned them and every single one was torn in half. Sarah and I were best friends for 22 years. We grew up next door to each other in this tiny suburb where everyone knew everyone. We survived middle school together, double dated in high school, were each other's maids of honor. Our kids even had playdates together every weekend. Last month, she came over for coffee like she always did. We're sitting at my kitchen table, and she casually asks to borrow our photo album. The big one with all our shared memories, matching Halloween costumes from 3rd grade, our high school graduation, college road trips, everything. "I'm making this digital collage thing for your birthday," she said, smiling that smile I trusted for 2 decades. "It's going to be so good. Trust me, you'll love it." I handed it over without thinking twice. Why wouldn't I? 3 weeks pass. I text her asking about the album. "Still working on it. The scanning is taking forever. This is going to be so worth it though." Another week goes by. "Almost done. Just need a few more days." Then finally she shows up at my door unannounced. No coffee this time. She's holding the album with this weird smile I'd never seen before. Something cold in her eyes. "Here," she says, shoving it into my hands. I open it right there on my doorstep. Every single photo ripped perfectly down the middle. Her side carefully cut out and kept. My side destroyed. Some photos were just gone completely. The ones where I was in the center, I guess. 22 years of friendship literally torn apart. "You can keep your half," she says flatly. "I'm keeping mine. We're done." I'm standing there speechless, holding this mutilated album, trying to process what I'm seeing. She just walks away. Doesn't explain, doesn't apologize, just gets in her car and drives off. I went inside, sat on my couch, and cried for an hour. Then my phone buzzes. Text from Sarah. Just a link to a Google Drive folder. I open it. Screenshots. Hundreds of them. Messages between her and my husband Mark. 6 months of messages. Nothing physical, but definitely emotional affair territory. Him complaining about me constantly, saying I was controlling, that he felt trapped, that he wished he'd married someone more like her, someone fun, spontaneous, not boring like me. There were voice memos too, him talking about our sex life, our fights, private things I'd told him in confidence. The last screenshot was from that morning, him asking when they could finally meet up in person now that everything was out in the open. She tore the photos to make a point, to show me our friendship was as dead as my marriage apparently was, to hurt me the way she thought I'd hurt her by, I don't know, existing while married to the guy she wanted. Here's what she didn't know. I'd already found the messages 2 weeks earlier. I knew about everything. I'd been playing dumb while documenting everything, meeting with lawyers, moving money to accounts he couldn't access. And those photos she destroyed? Copies. I'd had the originals professionally digitized 3 years ago, when my mom got sick and I got paranoid about losing family memories. Every single photo, backed up in 3 different cloud services and on an external hard drive in my parents' safe. The album she tore up cost me $15 at Target. But here's the real kicker. I showed my divorce lawyer those screenshots she sent me. Every single one. The ones where Mark detailed our finances, my work schedule, where I kept important documents, even recordings of my therapy sessions he'd been secretly making on his phone. His lawyer tried claiming I was spying on him, that the evidence was obtained illegally, until I calmly explained that Sarah sent them to me completely voluntarily. She handed me everything on a silver platter, with timestamps proving she knew exactly what she was doing. Mark lost the house, lost his claim to my retirement account, lost most of the custody time because the judge didn't appreciate him recording our kids without permission either. Sarah lost her teaching job when the school board found out she'd been actively facilitating an affair with a married parent from her school. She'd been there 8 years, gone in 1 meeting. Last week I got a message from her, just said, "I'm sorry,